live here on Facebook, as well as I'm now going into YouTube. How cool is that? I want to first welcome everybody to I am your host, Pamela Stone, and welcome to the show. I'm coming on today. We're going to have a fun, exciting show. I can't wait. I got to speak to a awesome woman before the show, tell her about the show. I'm so excited about it. So I want to, first of all, welcome all my guests, as well as welcome all my replay viewers. Thank you for coming in. If you find that this is very helpful or very inspiring to anyone, please share. I'm here. I love to help everyone. So let me go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Pam Stone. I am your host and this Pam. And the purpose of this show is to inspire women to find their inner spark. Reason why I did that is because a lot of women around the age of 40 and up, they're like, I'm okay with where I'm at, when really they're not okay. Does that apply to you? I tell them all the time, you don't lose your spark. You don't lose your spark until you decide to lose your spark. No one else you. So I'm here with this show, and it air every Wednesday at 9 o'clock here on Facebook Live. And now, and I will come here with you to come up with some ways that you can debunk the junk to your vision. So last week, we coming up with a goal. So you can reach your goal, set a goal. And we came up and I gave you some strategies on how to come up with the goal, which one was to brain dumping. Now, if you want to know some more on how to do some brain dumping, and thank you, Katie, for joining. If you want to know more about how to do some brain dumping, please look me up. I can be located in Facebook, as well as under Pamela Stone and under Declutter Your Mind and Declutter Your Life. Or you can also find me, as well as you can email me at pamela@declutter.biz. So that is the purpose of my show here. Love the hearts. Thumbs up if you like this. Thank you. Not only do I inspire women to find their spark, I also recognize, I believe in celebrating. I find that a lot of us women don't celebrate each other's good. Whatever we do, our wins for the day, I just feel we need to celebrate our wins. So what I have started doing is I've asked everyone to start or Facebook me, what are your wins for the week? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start giving you the celebration and shout out to announce your wins. We all do have wins. Come on now. And I'll even tell you a little bit about my win later on, but this isn't about me. This is about celebrating you. I believe we should celebrate. And who doesn't like to be celebrated, right? I do, don't you? So anyways, from here on out, from today until next Tuesday, if you can send me your wins, I will do your shout out like I'm doing here. Hello, Cheryl. Thank you. And thank you, Dana. And thank you, Sheila, for joining me. So everybody, please come out and just share your wins. Today is, here I always call it Win Wednesday. What a tongue twister, huh? Win Wednesday, where I want to celebrate your wins. So not only will I talk about it here on these two platforms, but I also put it in the Facebook. So tonight's show, we're going to talk about 3 excuses that can stop achieving your vision. How many times do you hear everybody has some reasons for not achieving what they want to achieve? They have a dream, they have a vision, and they don't do it. And I don't understand. So again, that is my mission. I am here to empower you so you can go out and achieve your goal and your vision, whatever it may be. Just don't sit back and be satisfied with what everybody else wants you to do. You do you. Trust me, I know I'm a reform people pleaser. Hello, Danya. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thumbs up if you find this is very useful or helpful to someone. Please share this. Hello, Marie. Thank you. That's my cousin. She's joining me here. So thank you for joining me. So back to one of the 3 Three excuses for stopping you on your vision is but. Not the ones we sit on, B-U-T. How many times have you heard, but you're too old to start? When someone come that statement to you, here's what you come back with. Tell them Colonel Sanders didn't get famous until he was after the age of 65. 65. So if he can do it, you can do it. So erase the but. Then we also hear, but you can't do that. You can do it. Don't let no one tell you that you can't do it. Again, my mission here is to inspire you to find your spark and do what you want to do. I'm very passionate about this. And then the last, but I have a whole bunch, but I won't say a whole bunch of them. Are you doing it? And you're doing it because you want to do it. This is for you. Don't let anyone tell you what you can't do. You can do it, and I'll show you how to do it. So now we have but. Then the next one is I'm late. How many times do you say I'm late? I don't have time. I ran out of time. That is called the non-planner. I'll talk about how we can fix some of these excuses so you can be successful, so you can go and achieve the goals and the visions that you want to do. So you won't be the recovering. So you can't say, oh, you're the recovering, right? So we want to do that. And so not only do we have the but coming in that causes you to stop doing your vision, then we have the non-planner where you say you don't have time or you don't know where to start at. And then the last one, which is huge, is I hear it all the time, settling, it's okay. It is not okay. Okay is not okay. Whoever has told you okay is to be okay is not. You need to get up. And actually, I listened to a video and said, let your okay be yesterday. Okay. How mind-blowing is that? Let your okay be yesterday and be today a new day. And so it's time to get up and it's time to get moving. And I'm here to help you work through the three excuses. So with that being said, here the stone method, I show you how to get rid of those. I call them this inner, right? They have drained you, they have distracted you, and they have made you so non-motivated that you're going to go through day to day and accept what everyone wants you to accept. And that's not good. So guess what? We're going to work through some of it and how you're going to tackle those energy zappers. I'm going to give you some tips. So get out and here we go. So the first one is get very clear on your goal. So everyone's always like, I don't know how to get clear on my goal. And that's where it came into play last week. We did a really quick, down and dirty quick, how to do some brain dumping. But if everybody would like me to, I can come on here and show you how to do some brain dumping so you can get to your ultimate goal. So you can work on your goal and get to your vision. Now, one thing I did tell the audience last week is to pick one goal and accomplish that goal in 30 days. Exactly, Dana. Why are we accept too short? And tomorrow's not a guarantee. So why not get up today and do what you need to do today so you can be successful for tomorrow? Don't settle. Do not take settle. But anyways, the energy zappers, I had shown everyone how to do brain dumping. It is I love brain dumping. I love how to paper and we work through it. The down and dirty piece of it, but I did, again, if everybody wants me to, just let me know. You can put it in the feed here and I will jump on here and show you how to do some extensive brain dumping, okay? I'll do that. I will, since we're in the middle of this month, next week, that will be our topic next week. We will do some brain dumping and I will get get you all ready for the brain dumping. So I love brain dumping. So I'm excited how to teach you guys how to do brain dumping. Yay! But I will come on here and I will show you extensively how to do brain dumping and the purpose of it and why you need to do it. I had a class that I talked to. One lady does brain dumping every day. I do it weekly, and it's just to help off, to put it on paper so I can get the juices going. But I will show you how to do it. That is something that actually that is part of part of the Stone Method program. How you do processes to make them better for you. So now get clear on your goal. The next one that I talked about last week, and it's huge, and you will hear me say this throughout the whole, this is something I live by, and it's the 5-second rule. The 5-second rule, and it's actually there is a book that has been written by Mel Robbins, and I'll put that in the feed here after we finish, where she has written a book about the 5-second rule. The way the 5-second rule is, say for instance, we're gonna you're working on, you set your 30-day goal, and I always say to work on your goal every day. May it be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but you work on your goal every day, because every day you work on your goal, it gets you closer to your vision. So say for instance, you say you're supposed to, like one of my goals is to call 10 new women and talk to them about the Stone Method and see if there's something, touch base with them and see how I can help, how the Stone Method can help them to help them get better or help them do whatever they want to do. So my goal is to talk to, first come up with the 10 women, day 2, then I call them. Then after I have called them, I've also, the next piece of my goal is now to email 10 more women. So I'm going to touch base with at least my goal is to touch 20 women until the end of this month. And so that is how it works. So the 5-second rule works is, say for instance you contemplate about it. Say for instance I don't want to call the 10 women, which I love to talk. So trust me, that won't happen. But say for instance I'm sitting on the couch and I don't want to do it. I get 5 seconds to sit over here, mope or complain or think about it, but there's no questions. If you think about it, the reason why, if you think longer than 5 seconds, you've already talked yourself out of it. So you need to just get up 5 seconds, and move on to your goal. Now, everyone's like, well, should I use the 5-second rule on a huge decision making? Absolutely. I'm not saying to use it for I'm not recommending it to use it for your financial or anything of a big makes a big impact on your life. What I am saying is those things that, like I said, like your goals, things like that, or going to the gym. So you sit on the couch and you're like, okay, I'm not going to go. And you end up not going. Nope, 5 seconds, you talk yourself into it and you keep on going. So that's the 5-second rule. And so you will start hearing me a lot about that. It's a great book. There was just a video actually someone just posted on my Facebook wall where a gentleman talked about he has 5 seconds where he deals with his fear, and he does it. Even though it may mess with it, we all try to talk ourselves out of it, but he still does it. So that's the 5-second rule and how it works. Again, if you guys want me, I can talk more about how the 5-second rule is. I use it every day, and it works. It really does work. So then the last piece that helps you get rid of those energy zappers is work on as I said before, work on your vision every day. Because if you don't work on it every day, then the next day you don't work on it, then guess what? You're at the end of the 30 days and you haven't worked on, you're no closer to working on your vision than you were at the beginning of the month. So you always work on your vision, and you do some planning. Now, the way I do it, and I to my clients, is complete a daily to-do list. I wish I had one. I'm sorry, I didn't have one, but I have one, and I complete it every day. I talk about who's the 3 people I'm going to talk, 3 people I'm going to email, and who the 3 people I'm going to call. Well, now the 3 or the 10, as I said before, because it's here to accomplish my goal. So I can talk to you women and see how I can help, how the Stone Method can help you declutter your mind. So that's how I do that. And then, and what I want to do is I'm going to drop it here to everybody, and I will put it in the feed. Into the end of the month, I would like to hear all of your accomplishments, your daily, they'll celebrate. So if you drop them in the feed, and I will start talking about them starting next week on the show. Tell everybody what was your celebration, because who doesn't like to be recognized? Oh my goodness, then you're so excited to accomplish the goal. Once you get to accomplish the goal, then you tell everybody. Once you tell everybody, everybody's like watching you. Would like for everyone from here on today to start putting in their daily wins or accomplishments, however you want to say it, and put them in the feed and send them to me. And I will start putting them out there and talk about everybody's wins. Today I do have to talk about, but I'm here to help you to be successful. And and do not fear failure. Failure is the best way for you to get to the next level. And if you say you don't fail, then there's something wrong. So go ahead and put out here and tell me if you failed. We're still going to celebrate it, because guess what? You had talked about it, and we even can come up with some solutions. And if I don't have any solutions, our viewers or people in the group will be able to come up with some suggestions for you. Okay? So today's show was all about the 3 excuses that can stop you in the tracks of your vision. Ones. What do you think? Okay, well, since the Talk with Pam is new, last week was the first show. And today I hope you all are useful. And if so, thumbs up. I would love some thumbs ups or some hearts, and you tell me how you felt about it. I had some questions and answers. And so what I'm going to start doing is, if I get any questions and answers, as well as I will address them here, and we'll talk about them. So first one, I had here a question from Lisa. Lisa had asked me, Pam, I heard you say last week you talked about the STONE method. She just heard me talk about it. She wanted to know, what is it? Method. Yay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. Love you. Yay. The STONE method is hey, Tanya, how are you? Thank you for coming. The STONE method is the learning process, actually, that is created by myself. And I teach you how to do, it's a different method of learning or teaching. So that is what the STONE method is. You will start hearing it, because again, it's all about the STONE method. So some of the items that I do that comes out of the STONE method is the 90-day vision board, as well as clear the clutter and stop procrastinating, brain dumping, and lastly, debunk the junk to your vision. And debunk the junk to your vision comes with so many different arms out of it that it'll be a series. This week we talked about how to get to your vision. Hello, Letitia, I just seen you on here. Thank you for joining, as well as thank you, Scott, for joining. If you find this helpful, please share, and as well as loves the thumbs ups. But that is what the STONE method is. It is all about my teaching methods on how to get you to declutter your mind. Because once you declutter your mind, it takes you to the next level, right? Absolutely. Then I have a question, and this came from Jen, and she says, can you tell me a little bit more about brain dumping? Well, Jen, since you asked about brain dumping, and actually it has been the audience here has wanted to know about brain dumping, we will do it next Wednesday at 9 o'clock here at Facebook Live. So I will send out reminders and everything like that to remind you. We will have a brain dumping session or powwow, however you want to say it. How cool is that? Yeah? Cool. So our Win-Win Wednesday. What a tongue twister, huh? Win-Win Wednesday. Win-Win Wednesday. Wednesday's announcements. The first one, win-win shout out, actually I want to give to is Brent Harding. She's out of Boston, Massachusetts. She women's conference, E3 Power Up Conference. You can check her out on Facebook. I will also put her link here. Get off of here. She is having a women's conference in Boston, Massachusetts in September the 30th, the 29th and 30th. She is still looking. She still has VIPs. section, and actually I will be there, and I will be doing the media, where I'll get to talk to you, wonderful audience, and ask how what did you learn and things like that. So it's going to be really interactive and be really fun. So I will be there. And then lastly, I was so to meet a young lady, a woman, her name, and I'm sorry, I think it's Shabana, that I talked to today. She's a group of, and it's called Inspire. It is an empowerment group for women products, where she talked about how the products that women now, how they mess up our chemical, how it can harm fibroid. I think she talked about fibroids, and as well as other parts of our body, how it can mess up our body pH balance. I'm sure you've all heard that on the news. So Inspire has created products, women products, that will not affect. I think this is awesome, that will not affect the pH balance or anything like that. So that's all I could get out of the conversation. We talked really quickly, but you will see more about that in the Facebook group, Declutter Your Life, Declutter Your Mind, as well as you also see it in you'll see it Instagram and my Twitter accounts as well about the product. But I wanted to give her a huge shout out because I commend women out here, empowering women, and to have them understand about their bodies and the importance of their bodies. And so, said, this is the closing of the show. Second show, which I love. I think this is really cool. Talk with Pam. Talk with Pam. If you have any questions, please drop them in, and I will review them like I did, as well as if you have any suggestions on how you would like the show, or what you would like the topic. As we just talked, we all agreed that we will, brain dumping next week. So I'm really excited about you guys, and I want you all to know, thank you for joining me. And I want you to know this is Pam Stone, and I'm here on Talk with Pam, and I'm here to inspire you to declutter your mind. And you guys have an awesome evening, and take care. Bye.